is your strength. Everything that you have been through, that you went through, that you put yourself through, that others put you through, and you're still standing here today alive. Maybe not always well, but alive, because you fought, because you made it through. And you may have done it with tears. You may have done it with punishment. You may have lacked self-discipline. Self-discipline is such an important thing. We got to learn self-discipline in our age. You know, once you hit 29, it's time to grow up. It's time to put some discipline on ourselves, because ain't nobody else doing it. And if we can't have respect for our own authority over ourselves, how are we going to have respect for any other type of authority? And I'm not saying every authority deserves your respect. I'm not saying that at all. But you must be able to recognize when and what authorities do deserve your respect. Because giving that respect to that authority is a form of self-respect. When you respect the things that there are people in our lives that love us and do want the best for us. And the thing is they may not always know how to express it. They may not always know how to give it. But there are people in our lives that we got to listen to when we know that they only want the best for us. Right? And then there's people in our lives that don't want the best for us. You know, the man that treats you like a scapegoat, he don't want the best for you. The woman that treats you however she treats you, she don't want the best for you. I don't want anybody to misconstrue. I am a woman and I am a mother, so a lot of my stories will come from a woman's perspective and a mother's perspective. But no, we got to save our boys too. We got to save our men too. This is a messed up world that we're living in nowadays. It's a dangerous world for everybody. And all it takes is a little bit of kindness, a little bit of love, spread a smile, give a hug. Let people know that they're not alone in their struggle, and stop judging everybody for what they're going through and everything that they have to survive and the ways that they have to survive. Like, we spend so much time judging and criticizing others that we forget to look within. No, baby. You gotta look within. Toss that judgment within. And don't sit in that judgment. Don't sit in the, oh, I'm a bad person or a bad mom or a bad dad because of XYZ. No. We're going to accept that we don't like this part about ourselves and that it's not healthy for us or the people that we love around us. And then once we accept it, once we acknowledge that, we're going to accept it. And after we accept that, we're going to work on making positive, active change. Next time you blow up on anybody, ask yourself, why did I react that way? Now, I'm not sitting here victim blaming. No. We react to things that happen to us, right? But there is a strength and a power in having control over our own reactions, because we cannot control what others do to us, what others say to us, how others treat us. So we have to have control over our own reactions, physically, mentally, and emotionally. We have to do our best to guide ourselves, and always remember that Christ is guiding you too, guarding you. But don't forget, guys, not everyone out there loves life the way you do. Although everyone out there may be struggling in their own way or another, some people out there just don't feel right here. And it's up to us, it's up to you, it's up to everyone around us to welcome everybody into life and to keep them welcomed, to keep them feeling valuable. You need to learn how to keep ourselves valuable. We need to learn how to keep ourselves valuable. But it's very important to us as God's people spread joy, happiness, and kindness into the world. Like I said, life and death is in the tongue. You can end someone's life with the simplest negative comment. And people want to say, well, don't be so sensitive. When you're dealing with all these negative comments from every single direction you go, it's kind of hard not to be sensitive off a stranger who just confirmed that you're a POS the same way everybody else just confirmed it. So yeah, strengthen yourself. Let's not be so sensitive. But let's not make someone have to strengthen themselves to not be so sensitive. How about that? How about we look at our own actions, the way we speak to people, the way we treat people? How about that? People want to say suicide. We take ourselves out in suicide. No. Yeah. But sometimes others contributed to that murder. Sometimes we go through stuff that kills the soul and the spirit within us. And sometimes it takes a little help for some people to help bring a little life back to that soul and spirit, so that way they can flourish. Be an uplifting energy for the people in your lives. Be an uplifting spirit. Be an uplifting human being. My flesh is sometimes crawling to just disperse. My spirit and energy is like a ping pong ball inside of there just trying to escape. And it's because of all the trauma that my mind, body, soul, and spirit has been through. And baby, it's time to heal that. It's time to heal it. You belong here. You are special. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And it doesn't matter your belief system in that regard, whether you believe in the universe, whether you believe in God, it don't matter what you believe regardless. That life, creation is magnificent. It is so beautiful. It's miraculous. Every life that makes it into this world is a life that is worth having. You just got to choose to make your life worthwhile. You got to make time. Time don't make you. You make time. It's the only currency that we really don't. There is no more currency when it comes to time. Love those around you. Say a kind word. Give an uplifting hand. Offer some help without the criticism from time to time. Offer some love. Now, we can all benefit from some constructive criticism from time to time. And we should. We should look at ourselves. We should reflect on the things that people are telling us about ourselves, even when sometimes they don't know how to deliver what they're trying to say. And it's not always easy to look at ourselves. Man, oh man, the accountability. Oh, the things I look back on. The police ruined my life. They made me a felon. No, bitch, you did that. You did that. You did that to yourself. And people want to debate on this product of your environment. Yeah, that's real. That's real, you know. It's real that we learn from the people before us, and it's real that the people before us can guide us into places that we shouldn't have been. But here's the thing. There comes a point where we have to understand that, and we have to take responsibility for our own actions. It's not always the fault of your parents. That's not always the case. I mean, it may be for a little bit, but there comes a certain age, baby, where you just gotta pull your britches up, and you gotta say, okay, I got this. I got this. You got this. We got this. Now let's go out there and get this. All right, everybody. This is Jessica with Wisdom from the Not So Wise. Tired, but still inspired. Thank you for listening. I feel like it's time for me to start, like, at least making note cards or something so I can keep on track. I want to try to stay unscripted because, and even if I am scripted, it's still my full story, but people are saying that they like me being unscripted, but I want to try to have, like, note cards or something to help keep me on track, because there was more I could have and needed to say on this. But we're just going to end this with, I love you. I don't have to know you to love you. No, no, no. You are a human being. Man, woman, boy, girl, child, adult. I love you. You belong here. Stay here. If you feel like nobody else can make a difference in your life, then you go make a difference in somebody else's life. Because when we make differences in somebody else's life, that heals us. It heals us to be an uplifting spirit to others. All right, guys. It's a hard world out there. Stay wise. I'll see you next time.